Here we go then for the sprint race here in fzrracingleague Tier 1. It's silence breaks and the battle begins, and the Haas gets away pretty well compared to the V car, but that is the McLaren making inroads around the outside of Venticus. That's Nanu Star going for the move nicely. There's a couple of yellow flags towards the background, but I think everyone's made it through nicely. There's a spinning Mercedes there of Jesek. The Shadow is clear in the lead. Venticus going for a move, is it, on the back of Nanu Star. There's a huge crash in the background, and I think that was between Seb and Exotic. As I think that's Venticus had a huge moment as well on the exit, and he's towards the back of the field now. Luan Skiller gets a 10-second time for cutting the corner and gaining a place, so that will be maybe removed. We'll have to see if that gets reported in the stewards. Of course, no mandatory pit stops in this sprint race, so it's just no saving your tyres, just Hail Mary till the end. Antonio both.
Quick little sign.
Oh my goodness me, he's been tapped from the rear. And that is the race leader towards the back of the field now. He's going to come back. Oh, that's what's he doing? Still all to play for. And to remind you of the point system as well, in the sprint, we've changed the point system for the main race as Thunderino looking for a move on Robin Brain. He's going to go round the outside. It should be his corner. Don't think Robin Brain's going to fight it. And yes, he does go back down the inside actually, because Thunderino had to avoid hitting the back of Nanustar. Takes that place back. But yeah, new change point system for the main race and for the sprint. So sprint is 5 points for P1, 4 points for P2, 3 points for P3, 2 points for P4, and 1 point for P5. And then the standard point system we've been using for the 50% race. I think he's had another accident as Venticus there, as there's a yellow flag on there. Thunderino down the inside in turn 1. Late move to the inside, but he's got it done. Thunderino up to P2. Where's Nanu going? He's just lost about... It just looked like he went straight on there. That was very, very close on Robin Brain and the Aston Martin of Liam Doherty, but he just went straight on in turn 2, I think. Nanu
yeah,
started.
Robin Brain and Nanu had a little incident.
Now
that put Raxi up.
I see. I thought he just had a mechanical failure. Is this Ferrari 1-2 going to turn into a 1-3 as Raxi swoops his way up into P2, up 11 places so far, so he's the one who's gained the most in this race at this moment in time. Lap 7 out of 12 in this one. Raxi can go all the way and gain 2 seconds at F1 corner and finish in the lead of this race. That will be an incredible job, like a Max Verstappen drive, that I think. And here we go, Raxi from pretty much the midfield has come across the line to win the sprint race. That is the first goal of his weekend complete, and that is to win the sprint race. Championship leader, strong start. F1 Connor and Thunderino make it a Ferrari 2-3. Vojtazluva comes across the line in P4. Good result for him. Liam Doherty picks up the final point in the sprint race. Absolute scenes. We've got audio. Nice one. Right, here we go then. 50% sprint race here in fzrracingleague Tier 1. The silence breaks and the battle begins. It's a jump start, drive-through penalty for Massa Crater. Raxi gets a fantastic start. He's getting swamped around both outside by 2 Ferraris. How are they going to 3 cars through here? Thunderino just has to back out. Connor, nice move up into P2. Raxi somehow survives that opening few corners, but all still to play for down into turn 4. Vojtazluva having a look down the inside of Thunderino. Can they make 2 cars fit through there? Thunderino just been squeezed off the track a little bit. There's a yellow flag towards the rear, and that's Chris who got involved in another incident. Massive crash in the background. Huge crash. That is surely a safety car. As round the outside, Ben Mills is going on Thunderino, trying to make it up as well. Is Robin Brain up into P5, but just pushed out a little bit from Thunderino. Nice defending from the Ferrari driver. Luan Skiller as well, looking to make inroads as these two go side by side. Thunderino always leaves room here, so that is why sometimes he loses a place. Just like then, as he's very, very fair driver is Thunderino, but he chucks one back up the inside of Robin Brain again, leaving room very clean from the fzrracingleague Sim Sport driver, as he's looking to make inroads using that slipstream that is non-existent on this game, but he's got the DRS wide open. He's going to send one up the inside in turn 1. Surely he is. He's going to opt for round the outside. Let's hope he doesn't dip a wheel into the grass and go spinning off like we saw Jean-Claude do in the sprint race, but nicely done from Thunderino. Can't quite make the place up, but manages to retain that 6th place. but I already have it.
You know,
so.
I would love to win things. I like winning things.
Oh, here we go into a place, an unconventional overtaking place for F1 Connor and Raxi as he chucks one up the inside in the next set of corners, and a bit of oversteer means he can't quite make the move done. I think he also had some grass on that front right tyre. vojtazluva's getting himself involved as well. Is he going to go for a move up the inside? He's going to fake one to try and force Connor into a mistake. Ben Mills is like, hang on a minute, if I can pick up the scraps of this one, I could be in for a podium position here and pick up either 12 points, 10 points or 8 points. Currently sat on 7 points with the new points system. Thunderino faking a move down the inside of turn 1. That is absolutely thrown Robin Brain off, and he's going to set him up for a fantastic move here. Jessic, another 10-second time penalty speed in the pit lane. That's 2 drivers already we've seen. It's been in the pit lane penalty. Thunderino down the inside in turn 4. Don't want to lose DRS to the pack ahead. And has managed to just about get through. Robin Brain, 3 second time penalty.
Ferrari hat on.
I'll take that off after this season. In comes Thunderino. No, in comes F1 Connor. Voitas. Oh.
I don't know what he said in chat, but that's not on.
Right, top 2 surely can win into the pit lane now. Yes, absolutely. Vojtazluva is coming in. Ben Mills stays in. Vojtazluva does manage to get it slowed, and that is going to massively help him at the end of the race, not picking up that 10-second time penalty. Just with so many people having it.
Try and pull a strategy like I did last Brazil race.
Don't speak to me about Brazil in fzrracingleague. After what?
Ah, well, the Brazil prior to the last one.
After what
your man's was on pole position.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. You were.
I mean, you weren't looking.
Yeah.
Look, you have to look left and right when you turn. You know what I mean?
Hang about, who's that there? That's Jean-Claude.
Aw, come off it.
Side by side into turn 4 here between Vojtazluva and Jessic. There's a bit of contact between the two. Jean-Claude's getting involved in the action, getting a little sandwich filling for him. Jessic does have to stay behind Vojtazluva there as well. Going to be ahead, which is fantastic news for Ben Mills there. Who's that? What on earth is Jean-Claude doing? Safety car.
What's he done now?
What for? Why is there a safety car? Right.
This is true.
When is it going to go foot to the floor and restart everybody in this race? It's not going to be Jean-Claude making the restart, which is good to see because he's a lap down. As he's gone now, Thunderino's taken pedal to the metal and he's on his way. On lap 22 out of 36, everybody powering down into turn 1. F1 Connor's got a fantastic restart and he's going to try go round the outside of Exotic. Jess X had a little off into turn 1 as well, and he's gone to the back of the field. Unfortunate restart for him. Seth Martin up into P8 as well with a 3-second time penalty though. F1 Connor trying to go down the inside of Exotic. Just enough room left. Got on the power a bit too eagerly. Seth Martin, fantastic run for him. Around the outside, can't quite make the move. Just ran out of road a little bit there on F1 Connor.
At all.
Here we go, down the inside. Vojtazluva going for the lead of this race. Let's ride on Bobby Raxi, who's going to have the best view of this. He's trying to position his car and set him up for a fantastic run into turn 4, which he absolutely has. Going to take Max Verstappen line round the outside. Vojtazluva's giving the slipstream to Thunderino as he knows Raxi's got the better tyres. Down the inside, Thunderino trying to retain that place as Raxi round the outside with the better grip. Has he got the better traction though and the better drive out of turn 4? And Thunderino has to see position Raxi up into P2. 1 place left to go before he's back in the lead of this race.
Wow.
Nice move.
W Vojta. I honestly was not expecting that one.
That was I, but Vojtazluva could be on for a win here. Win or P2 or P3.
Vojtazluva wins.
If Vojtazluva wins,
I don't know what I'll do.
We're throwing a party. Here we go for the lead. Raxi on lap 31 retakes the lead of this race into turn 1. And hopefully... Oh! Vojtazluva! He's lost it. He's lost it. On the exit of Centre S's, he's dropped it. Only just managed to keep it. And that has allowed Raxi to break away of DRS. And probably going to win this race now.
Wow. Probably, yeah.
F1 Connor making a surprise move on Chrisu. And that was a very, very late defensive move from Chris Owen. There's a half spin from F1 Connor. Very, very difficult to go side by side through there, but he will not be happy with Chris because that was a very, very late move after being caught by surprise.
Oh my life.
Here we go for the podium. Exotic out of absolutely nowhere has got himself up into the podium places. Thunderino has lost out to the Alpine driver. Now those tyres really starting to struggle now. 21 laps. His tyre wear is going to be through the roof. Chrisu also looking to pick up the scraps, but Luan Skiller is going to be the next one to get himself past the Ferrari of Thunderino. Thunderino's lost it. Thunderino with those tyres. Has he got a puncture? Has he got a puncture right at the end? I'm not sure. He's dropping a few places as Raxi is going to cross the line. He's only got a few 100 metres to go, and Raxi crosses the line and wins. Lap 36 out of 36. Vojtazluva, fantastic result from him, comes home in second place. Exotic picks up a podium out of nowhere. Luan Skiller gets P4, Thunderino P5, Ben Mills in P6, Vensicus and Liam Doty. Liam Doty 8 thousandths away from P7 there. Nice recovery drive from Liam Doty after everything seemed to just go wrong. Nanu start in P9 and Chris who comes home and takes the final point in this race.